In the latest Cyberpunk 2077 news, Pure Arts finally released images of their upcoming FMV and the Yaiba Kusanagi 1/6 scale figure. Standing at 12 inches tall, the FMV is a great sculpt and with excellent attention to detail. It currently has a price tag of $599, which is standard for this type of product, and they are estimated to arrive in the third quarter of 2020. It's certainly a faithful representation of the new FMV. At this point, I'm inclined to think Hot Toys, Sideshow, and others are going to also use the new FMV, so I still believe it's best to wait before pre-ordering anything, as there are usually financial penalties for cancelling pre-orders for such items.
Suddenly people are going, death threats, you changed my waifu.
In Japan, CDPR released a male variant of the Braindance image to celebrate White Day, which is somewhat similar to Valentine's Day. It is also reminiscent of the Cyberpunk on the style over substance poster. As a pre-order bonus, some countries will be receiving a 2077 comic book. Micromania revealed a photo of the inside of the book. Monster Fight Club revealed some new images from their Cyberpunk collection, including a fixer called Turbo, a pilot paramedic who offers his expertise to the highest bidder. He has skills that make him a nightmare for anyone on the wrong side of his mission. We also have Izzy McGee, the Nomad. CDPR released an official statement concerning COVID-19 and the status of Cyberpunk 2077. Essentially, CDPR have now switched to remote working for as long as it is needed to ensure the personal health of all their workers. They aim to rise to the challenge of bringing you some kick-ass role-playing action in September. Mike Pondsmith had an interview with GCU which took place last November 2019. This included a public lecture on intellectual property. Mike makes a brief comment on the evolution of Johnny Silverhand. The Johnny Silverhand that we have in 77 is different than the Johnny Silverhand he wrote about in 2020, but that was a Johnny Silverhand at 22. Lots has happened since that time. In the past, Mike was asked about other media associated with his cyberpunk universe, such as movies or novels. RTG previously did some novels which were somewhat questionable, but in this interview Mike commented that the difference is that we now have more writers and we're working with the CDPR team, and we have an interesting thing because we cover everything up to about 2060 and then they pick it up from there. So we're still working out if we do novels, where do we put them? Dark Horse Comics have stated that the release date of the World of Cyberpunk 2077 lorebook will be June 17th. Naturally, this would have interesting implications, so I asked one of my Chumbas from CDPR to authenticate this information. He confirmed the release date is indeed June 17th, as the lorebook does not have any direct story spoilers for the game. It only covers everything lore related. Coincidentally, Cyberpunk Red has a provisional release near this time frame, so it will be interesting to see how the books relate to one another. Does Cyberpunk Red make itself attractive to P&P gamers by revealing details on key characters like Morgan Blackhand, or does it play it safe to protect the mystery of Cyberpunk 2077? Only time will tell. Thank you for chipping in.